Welcome to Content Distribution Issues, the fifth lesson of SEP 14 Maintain and Troubleshoot. In this video, I'll walk you through how to troubleshoot and resolve live update issues on the SEPM and client. Let's get started. Live update is used both on SEP clients and the SEPM to keep the environment up to date. You can configure the SEPM to run live update and distribute updates to both GUPS and clients. SEP clients can also be configured to run live update on a scheduled interval. The diagram describes how live update delivers content to the SEPM and client. On the SEPM, live update compares the content catalog and places a series of livetry.zip files in the live update downloads folder. After downloading and processing content, the SEPM places definitions in the inet pub content folder. It also places the content in the database. On the client, live update uses the LUE downloads folder for retrieving content and installs content to the data definitions folder. Note that in this scenario, client heartbeat is not used for content distribution. I've included some common scenarios that can cause live update failure. For the SEP client, it could be a misconfigured live update setting or content policy. If live update fails on the SEPM, examine the live update settings in the site properties. It could be a network issue in which you need to verify communication ports are open at the firewall. You can also examine proxy settings. If the system is running low on disk space, live update may fail to run. You can review semantic system requirements and free up disk space on the system. Content corruption can also cause live update issues. You can identify content corruption by running SymDiag on the system. It's also a good idea to determine whether it's a one-time or reoccurring issue. So let's apply the troubleshooting methodology to resolving live update issues. During the gather evidence phase, you gather logs. SEPM live update records events to the log.liveupdate. The scsmlu.log records what happens after live update completes downloading content. For example, unzipping content. If definitions download but the SEPM fails to update, reference the SCM server log. The SCM server log contains almost all information related to Tomcat Web Server, the SEPM service status, as well as various subcomponents within the SEPM. The bottom of the log includes the most recent information. Errors frequently are flagged as severe. You can see if the SEPM is experiencing Delta content creation issues in the delta content task.log. This screen shows the log locations for live update on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Now that we've gathered evidence, it's time to research. When researching a live update issue, establish a plan of action. For SEP clients, you can review the live update settings and content policies to determine if it's a configuration issue. On the SEPM, check the live update settings in the site properties. You can also verify network connectivity and make sure that you can connect to the live update website. After confirming that you can connect to the live update website, examine disk space to ensure the system meets semantics minimum system requirements. For definition corruption, review the SymDiag output. You can use the home page to do a basic check of the updates available in the manager. Review the ThreatCon severity level in the semantic security response section. Note that the security response section only works if connected to the internet. In the Windows definition section, verify the definition dates match what is available from Symantec. By default, the Symantec Endpoint Protection Manager downloads content updates from public Symantec Live Update servers. Symantec Endpoint Protection clients then download these updates from the Symantec Endpoint Protection Manager. Content includes virus definitions, intrusion prevention signatures, and host integrity templates, among others. In the site properties, review the download schedule and content to download for client types. You can also verify the type of content to download. If you're migrating from a previous version of Symantec Endpoint Protection or have legacy clients, you can review these settings as well as the platforms to download in the site properties window. In the live update settings policy, review the server settings. Ensure use a live update server is enabled. If you're using an internal live update server, verify the IP address or hostname is listed. In the schedule section, review the live update schedule settings. These settings apply to the live update sessions that get the latest updates from either a semantic live update server or an internal live update server. To save bandwidth, you can let your clients run a scheduled live update session using the following conditions. Virus and spyware definitions on a client computer are more than 2 days old. The client computer has been disconnected from the Semantic Endpoint Protection Manager for more than 8 hours. Note that for client computers that connect to your network infrequently, let these computers get updates from a semantic live update server. Also ensure definitions are set to use the latest available content in the live update content policy. The live update client connects over TCP ports 80, 443, and 21. If configured to connect to semantic live update, it connects over HTTP for the first 3 domains listed on the screen. If live update cannot make an HTTP connection, live update connects via FTP to update.semantic.com/opt/content/onramp. If your organization uses an internal live update server, you can use HTTP, HTTPS, or FTP. To determine whether your firewall blocks live update, see the KB listed on the screen. For disk space and definition corruption issues, review the SIMDIAG results and system requirements. Low disk space can cause content update failure and definition corruption. For more information on this topic, see the KBs listed on the screen. After identifying the source of the issue, it's time to repair and validate. During the repair phase, you apply a corrective action. The following are examples of corrective actions. Correct the policy configuration, update the network configuration, free up disk space on the system, and install a JDB file on the SEPM. For more information on this topic, see the KB listed on the screen. In this lesson, you learned how to describe the live update process. You also learned how to troubleshoot and resolve live update issues. For more information about the topics discussed in this lesson, refer to the resources listed on the slide, and remember to frequently check the Semantic Support website. Thank you for watching this video.